Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Hello beautiful beings, welcome to the channel where we grow, glow, and expand our soul. And today we're going to talk about my favorite show ever that I watched since last year, which is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I even have my Avatar shirt that my friend gave me. But while I was watching it, I realized that in some way, in some form, we already all are our own unique avatars, but we haven't even activated those powers, or we're not even aware of those powers, and most of us aren't even aware that we are the avatar already. If you watch the show already, you know that there's lots of spiritual undertones. They talk about chakras, meditation, they talk about the astral traveling, they talk about spiritual realm. At least Legend of Korra talks about astral traveling a lot. They go into the spiritual world a lot as well.
Okay, but how the heck are my avatars?
Okay, so there are all these cool elements in Avatar. So we have earth, we have fire, we have water, we have air, and these are the four main elements. The way I want to talk about these is that we all can utilize these natural elements that are already around us at all times to manifest and use it in our life and strengthen our connection with these elements. And that's what I want to talk about: awakening the avatar within, utilizing these four elements to manifest our desires, maybe to just connect with these elements daily. And it's just fun, it's just exciting. And I don't want to forget to mention the witchcraft community, which centers around utilizing these four elements. They water whatever they want. They use all these elements already, and they have practices, rituals surrounding these elements as well. It's normal, it's natural, it's not just witchcraft also, so you don't have to be just part of that community in order to utilize them. There's nothing wrong with witchcraft. I love the witch community, by the way. I'm not one personally, but I love them. I love what they do. They are literally one step ahead, way ahead of us in strengthening the powers that they have within them, literally.
Bro, I don't even have these powers within me. I drink water, I roll in dirt, and I burn a candle.
Hey bestie, think about how Aang, he knew that he was the avatar. He knew that he had all these powers within him, but he wasn't immediately a master at his craft. He wasn't immediately shooting out water, fire everywhere. And he had to learn, he has to master, he had to strengthen his practices. And although it came easy to him, and it can be easy for us too to practice them since he already has it within him, he just has to bring awareness and practice and just keep on strengthening that muscle to make it more natural and be really good at it. First up, I'm going to talk about water. Water is known to be gentle, yet powerful. It can heal, and it can transform into any shape when necessary. I guess in more sciencey terms, if you want to understand that way, Dr. Emoto's experiment revealed how words, emotions that you incorporate with water has the ability to transform its molecular structure. Literally, when the water was exposed to kind, loving, positive words, it produced visually appealing shapes, while saying ugly and mean words to it produced ugly shapes, ugly structures. Gem Goddess also talks about this a lot, speaking to water in order to manifest. She has a whole video on how she used water to manifest her dream life. And yeah, it might sound weird at first to talk to water. So literally just speaking to water can influence and change the structure of the water and allow it to absorb the intentions and vibrations you want to absorb into your body, so you can influence our cells inside. Because water also holds memory. Okay, Frozen 2, okay? Olaf constantly repeats this. Water holds memory, or something like that. He says, water has memory, water has memory. So if you can change the memory of water, you can, influence that inside of you when you drink it. And it also goes to not just for water, any drink. Tea, I also do this with tea also. Just putting my hands over it and just saying oh, I intend that this tea makes me feel healthy, energized, and aligned. Stuff like that. You can say anything you want. Whatever, you become literally what you intend for, and you feel into the drink. I mean, I don't know if it works with soda or juice, but you can try that if you want to. It probably will, because it's all liquid. Another example of water manifestation is something a lot of people have been doing these days, which is placing, or have been doing forever, honestly, is placing a water inside a mason jar under the moon, full moon, new moon, whatever moon's phase they want to put it under, but they discharge the water like that. They use it to drink it, they use it to water their plants, they use it in spell work or whatever they use it into. So we know that water can be charged, it can be utilized with different energies, so it's possible. Also showering too. Like when you're showering, you can just imagine like the water like cleaning you and taking off any impurities that you have, maybe healing a wound that you have. You can imagine it all, because using your imagination with the water, that's 10 times more powerful, I believe. And also even just going into the ocean, like a body of water, ocean, river, lake, if you're lucky to have one near you, you can just go in there and like allow it to cleanse you. And also you can pretend, if you really want to get into the avatar stuff, yeah, you can pretend to bend the water if you want to.
And OMG, I can bend water too.
Now let's talk about fire. It clears away, it makes space, it clears anything that's in front of it. It will not let anything get in the way. It clears the space for the new. A lot of times people use fire as a way to release and let go of something that doesn't serve them. Also, they can use this to release positive intentions too. Just so on a piece of paper, you can write down your intentions, maybe a habit that you want to let go of, a pattern that you want to let go, someone you want to let go of, like something, someone, heavy emotions. So first of all, like the heavy side, you can also do that, and also you can do like the more lighter, more happy side if you resonate with fire a lot. So you can write up your manifestations that you want to release. Maybe you can write like a new life that you want to live. So you can just go outside. Also, please be safe with this, please. So go outside and intentionally and safely, of course, burn the paper, saying that whatever you wrote down is going to be taken care of. It's going to be released. You can dispose like the ashes into like a plant or like a garden if you would like to, or you could just blow them away in the wind. And that's an easy way to connect to fire. You're using the fire element. And another way is by using the fire and meditating with it. Aaron Doughty talks about this a lot. He even made a video showing exactly how he does it. A whole video showing step by step how he just stares into a candle flame and he meditates. He just stares directly at it, and basically his intention of doing this is to not let any thoughts pass by. So he's basically observing his thoughts, and it's an open-eyed meditation, by the way. I forgot to mention, yeah, it's an open-eyed meditation, so he's not closing his eyes, and you're staring at the flame, and it's a way to allow your mind be still and let your thoughts pass by. So I guess it's really powerful, I think so. I also tried this one time, and I recommend not doing this for so long. Personally, I couldn't do it for that long because the outline of the flame literally was everywhere as I looked after I stopped looking at the candle flame. So I don't know if that's good for you, but I would not recommend doing it for too long, maybe 10 minutes at most. You can just start small and keep going. Fire cleanses well. We can burn things like incense, Palo Santos, sage, and whatever you can authentically source to connect yourself. And obviously honor any plant, like sacred plants, like Palo Santos is sacred, and definitely sourcing it and respecting it. With burning those things, it can help you connect and put you in a certain state of what you want to call into your life. Fire is incredibly powerful and just has to be used respectfully, because it will clear you out. It will burn you, literally. When I think of air, I think of flowy, I think of refreshing, I think of movement forward. So some way to use air manifestations is breath work. You're using the air, you're using like your natural capacity of air. Using the breath is just super underrated power that we have all within us, and there's so many ways, so many techniques you can find online just by connecting to the breath. Like, you don't need any other tool. You don't need to buy anything. You just use your breath and you can unlock and heal so many things. It's like clearing emotional blockages, increasing clarity. You can improve your gut health. You can just see overall improvement in your human vessel. Also, another thing that we commonly do but we don't realize how it's like manifestation is like blowing dandelions in the springtime or in the summertime, when we have those white fluffy little dandelions, and as a kid we would just blow on them and make a wish, but we never realized that's actually a manifesting technique. Like, simply pick up a dandelion, set your intention, and blow it out into the universe and trust that it will come back to you. That's literally using air, using your breath to guide your intention into the universe, and it'll come back to you. Like, that's so cool. Similar to fire, I kind of burning the incense, sage, Palo Santos is super powerful, so I think fire and air go in hand with that, because like fire allows it to burn, like allows the energies to like set. The air helps it move forward and guide everywhere, wherever it needs to go, wherever you want it to go. So I think those two work together with that, so that's also. But the benefits of earth, it literally grounds us. It anchors us to this reality and into this present moment. Without earth, like, we literally wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be anchored into the soils, into like our feet, gravity is crystals. Crystals literally come from the earth, and each crystal has a certain vibration, benefits, and holds these energies to help attract what you want. We can use crystals to our benefits to manifest whatever we want. And if you don't know much about crystals, if you're new to them, I have a video that I made a while ago, and I explain everything, what crystals are, what they do, how can you use them, how whatever you want to know. That video will answer your question. Cooking, using fresh and fruit with veggies from the earth that are whole and clean and pure, is to create such a nourishing meal. And infusing your tensions with the meal, similar to how we infuse our tension with water and liquid, like I talked about, we can do that with food too also. So before you eat something, literally hovering your hand over it and saying, oh my god, this food is going to, I don't know, make me have a flat stomach, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. Just like when you're eating, being present with the meal, we are like forcing our attention elsewhere, like looking at the phone, watching TV, maybe on Netflix, and we are shoveling food down our mouth without properly chewing. Like chewing slowly, that's another thing I have to work on, and allowing the nutrients to actually absorb into our body properly. And you can manifest more easier because your vessel is fit. Connecting to nature is the easiest form of manifestation power that we can have. Literally just sitting in the grass for 30 minutes or less, or even more, is so good for you. Or even walking barefoot on it, like every morning, if you can make a routine with that. If it's not cold outside, because I know it's getting cold where I am. One time I was coughing so bad, just out of nowhere. So it wasn't like I had a cold, I didn't have a fever. I was just randomly coughing like really badly from my dad, like a simple like chest pain. Like it wasn't that bad, like I had to go to the hospital bad, but it just felt like odd to me. But like on that day, it stayed for a bit, and like on the next day I went like on a picnic with my friends, and we were just surrounded by grass and trees. And when I got home, I realized I had not coughed once. I did not cough, and the random pain that I had was just gone. It was just gone. I was just sitting in grass the whole time, just breathing in like natural air, and it was just gone. That probably means I need to go more outside. But yeah, of course, if something's really bad, obviously go to a professional when necessary. Being in nature is super healing. That's my whole point. It's super healing, and it can allow your energy to be more rejuvenated and feel more suited. Another time, I was sitting on a blanket surrounded by grass, and we were just straight up, like me and my friends, we were just straight up playing Uno the entire time, like not even focused on anything else, just listening to like some music and just straight up playing Uno for so long. And we didn't even realize where the time went, and by the time we like decided we wanted to get up, we couldn't even get up. Like, and we felt so relaxed, so chill, so like peaceful and calm. We were just in the flow. The sun was warm. It was like perfect. Although we can't physically or naturally bend water, fire, air, earth, we still are powerful avatars, and that we can utilize these elements for our greatest good and live our best life. Truly, Avatar reminded me of how these elements are always all around us, and we can use this power to connect with them on a daily basis. Like, we all have the Avatar within us, and I hope this video makes some sense. Let me know if you also realize this while watching Avatar, and if you already connect with these elements in some way or form in the ways I mentioned. Maybe they're not in the ways I mentioned. Let me know. I'm very interested to know if you also share this opinion. If I'm not the only one, and maybe there are other methods that I just haven't mentioned. So of course, I just mentioned in the comments. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that watched this video.
I have lots of burning to do now.
What? Anyways, you are enough. You deserve the best, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!